Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm here at Apex 2016 and I'm joined by the President and CEO of IPC, John Mitchell. John, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me, Phil.
It looks like it's been a good show. Everybody's pretty happy. The hall seemed pretty busy.
I got to tell you, the vibe on the floor is not only great, but I have people coming up to me. What was particularly fulfilling, had one individual come up to me and say, "Hey, in the first half a day, I met my entire show quota."
Okay.
And so those are good news. You know? So people are doing business, and the people that are here to do business. So this has been excellent.
Yeah, and it's been a good audience from that point of view. I know I spoke to a couple of companies that have sold machines off the booth, so they're shipping them direct to customers instead of home, and that always makes
Puts a
people
smile
happy.
on their face, yeah.
Yeah. Key part of what goes on at Apex is the conference program and all that content as well. What's the response been to that? Because obviously you've got people on the expo floor, but you've got a lot of people off in rooms listening to papers.
So the show's really a three-part show. We have the exhibition, which we are very pleased with as well. We have standards committee activities, and then technical conferences. And we've gotten actually really good feedback. People are, we've tried to actually limit the number of sessions we can do and make sure that they're changing up, and so that we haven't had to cancel a session now in 2 years, so that's excellent. We had some great feedback about our keynote here. Okay. I mean, we had an impromptu standing ovation, and I privately, this group isn't a group that likes to get off their seats, you know. So we had Dean Kamen here, who has been a great inventor and helped the global community improve. So overall, all aspects are going well. Standards work's moving forward. People have come out to do that. So we couldn't be more pleased with this show, actually.
Yeah, it all brings all those elements of IPC together, doesn't it, in one place. Next year we're going to be
San Diego.
In San Diego.
Yep, we're going to be, not only will we be going there next year, we've arranged with the show, we'll actually be there through 2022.
Okay.
So we've contracted for the next 6 years out there, and I'm sure they'll be putting dates up on the web soon.
Yeah, okay, that looks exciting. What else is going on this year? You've got some other activities coming up.
So we just announced earlier this month the opening of an IPC office in Brussels to better support. So we have about 550 members in Europe at large, and we needed to do more to support them. The challenge has been in the past, of course, language issues. And so this office actually supports 6 different languages, and so you can call in French, German, Spanish, or whatever you need to do in order to get your needs met. And they're going to be holding more events. We're going to have actually local standards activities there, so you can do some face-to-face without having to jump the big pond to do the face-to-face. And so they're actually, over the coming 2 months, I believe, reaching out to every last member that exists today to try and understand what their issues are, and that's really what we're about. What are the member needs? How can we be a better association for them? Yeah,
it's being led by them, isn't it, and being led by their activity. And you've also got some other events going on here in the US.
Yeah, actually, in April, we have, each year we have what's called IPC Impact, and we invite vice presidents, presidents, CEOs of companies to come in, and we create a program where we put them right in front of top congressmen, administration, Department of Defense, Department of Commerce, et cetera, to talk about the issues that are important from an industry perspective. In our advocacy efforts, some of these conversations have resulted in directly legislation that has changed. I mean, we had one smaller company, the president came out and shared how this R&D tax credit thing that gets retroactively approved every year prevented him from doing business here. He couldn't open up a new line even though he had a customer. And this year we were pleased to see that through the PATH Act, that actually got approved. The R&D tax credit is now permanent. It was amazing. So just things like that is why we have people come out, because while IPC is always there and talking to them, nothing better than hearing a constituent, especially an election year, come out and say, by the way, my entire workforce really has this issue.
So we're going to avoid the temptation to discuss politics, only to say that from a European standpoint, it's very, very entertaining. We shall see what happens.
Entertaining. It's sad that it's so entertaining.
Well, it's one of those things. We'll see how that develops. John, congratulations on a great show. Thanks for talking to me, and we'll see you again next time.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Appreciate it.